I returned my adopted son to the agency because my wife finally got pregnant naturally. My family calls me a monster, but I call it correcting a mistake before it's too late. My wife, Jess, and I tried to conceive for 6 years, IVF, hormones, the works. Nothing worked. We were desperate to be parents last year. We finally decided to adopt. We went through the grueling process and were matched with a 4-year-old boy named Toby. He had been in foster care his whole life. He was quiet, a bit difficult, and had some attachment issues, but we thought we could handle it. We signed the papers, he moved in. For 4 months, we played house. Honestly, it was hard. I didn't feel that spark everyone talks about. I felt like I was babysitting a stranger's kid who screamed when the lights went out. Then the miracle happened. Jess missed her period, 2 pink lines. The doctor confirmed she is 12 weeks pregnant. We cried tears of joy, but then we looked at Toby playing in the living room, and the joy turned to dread. We sat down and had the hardest conversation of our lives. We realized we don't have the emotional bandwidth to raise a traumatized 4-year-old and a newborn. And if we're being brutally honest, we wanted our baby, the biological experience. We didn't want to split our resources or our love. We knew that if we kept Toby, he would always be second best to our real child. He would feel it. So last week, we contacted the agency since the adoption wasn't fully finalized in court yet. There was a probationary period. We exercised our right to disrupt the placement. We packed Toby's bags. We told him he was going to a new adventure. He didn't cry. He just looked at us with these dead eyes like he expected it. That look haunts me, but I pushed it down. We dropped him off on Tuesday. On Saturday, we had a gender reveal party for our biological baby. My sister noticed Toby wasn't there when I told her he didn't work out and went back to the system. She flipped the table, literally flipped the cake table. She screamed that Toby wasn't a pair of shoes I could return just because I found a better pair. She outed us to the whole family now. My parents are refusing to speak to us. They said they had already considered Toby their grandson. But here is my defense. Isn't it more selfish to keep a kid you don't truly want? Isn't it better? He goes to a family that can make him their priority. I did what was best for my biological child and my marriage. Why am I the villain for choosing my own blood?